So I'm Niki Russell and I am the Director of Primary in Nottingham. The organisation initially came into being through a conversation between four artists, talking about the kind of precarity of studio space in the city, and it evolved from there. So it became a company, became a charity, eventually secured a site. Primary is housed within a former Victorian school building, and it offers a number of different things within its kind of site. So predominantly we offer kind of studio workspace for artists. So there are around 45 artists that use the building on a permanent basis. We also house a variety of other creative entities. So we have a bakery, we have a kind of graphic design company, we have a number of independent gallery projects within the building. We also run a program of artist commissions. So we commission artists to make new work specifically both for the building itself, but also in the surrounding area that we're kind of based within. The initial key challenge was securing the building. We went through several different site options between 2005 and 2011 when we signed the lease on the kind of property that we have. Challenges around that are around kind of, I guess they're predominantly around communication. So how do you communicate with people who are not involved in the arts about the kind of value of securing space for artists, and around fundraising to make that possible. The obvious one, a highlight, is the moment at which you kind of secure the building. Having gone through a number of unsuccessful attempts to secure the building, the moment of kind of signing the lease and moving into the building is a highlight. And I guess the highlight is seeing the project gradually become what you imagine it could be. And it's not really a moment as such, it's a kind of gradual process. So everything happens in stages. So seeing the building up to capacity, fully occupied with a diverse range of kind of artists, both kind of intergenerational kind of mix of artists producing work in a wide variety of kind of different ways. And then also my involvement in the project was always geared towards seeing the building not simply as a kind of closed environment for artists to make work, but as a space in which other artists and non-artists, people in the area that were kind of based within, coming and going from the building. So the program was kind of particularly important to me in terms of seeing the building having an interaction with a kind of wider set of people. I guess the basic thing is to kind of get on and do it. There's no point kind of waiting for somebody to ask you to do it. Kind of think about what it is that you feel is kind of missing, and try to fill that gap, try to make something happen that isn't replicating what is already being kind of provided for. Don't get disheartened by things that go wrong or kind of knock you back. I think it would be a very kind of fortunate situation if everything happened immediately. And don't be afraid to kind of ask for something. You'll be surprised how quickly something can be taken seriously, and also that you never know what you're going to get unless you kind of ask. So I guess kind of think kind of big, I guess, or kind of think kind of the scale of something that you want to kind of achieve, and then try and kind of make that happen, and see what happens along the way.